say 2 to 3 years?
Yeah. No.
My mom's gonna kill me. Chris Manning would never do this for the show.
The crown, heavy is the crown. You better work. Did not come to play. Knocking off the pawns. Yeah, we
Oh, that is awesome. What happens in Vegas apparently last 2 to 3 years. Them to see.
At this stage of the season, it's not unheard of to see teams lose steam. Doris, how do coaches keep their teams motivated for the second half of the year?
I think one thing quality NBA coaches do is they emphasize an NBA regular season is a marathon, not a sprint. Whether you are winning or losing, you're always building the foundation of your program. Do you have good defensive habits? Do you share the basketball? Are you committed to winning? Are you about your teammates? So much goes into success.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Corey Joseph out there with Edwards. Then there's Kyle Anderson. Then there's Cam Reddish. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, down low.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Reddish. His last outing, he had 20. Pass to Anderson. Over Williamson. Anderson can't get it to go. Williamson against Anderson. And Valanciunas gets it to go on the assist by Williamson.
You'd love to see Zion develop his passing game even more, but credit to him for spotting the wide open man.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Valanciunas. Currently averaging 5 points a game. Johnson with a bucket.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Outside Reddish. Pass to Anderson. Back to Reddish. 4-3. Knocks down the long J.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. On the wing, Harden. The 3 ball. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
Here's Anderson. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Ingram, the pass to Valanciunas. Here's Johnson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Johnson's got 8 points.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter. And one thing you know you'll always get with Valanciunas, he's going to rebound. Offense, defense, no matter what, he's attacking the glass.
And with his size and reach, Valanciunas is a monster on the boards, Chris.
That is true. I mean, impossible.
He sinks the second.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Valanciunas passes to Johnson. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 10.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
The Timberwolves trail. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Reddish. They grab their own miss. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Williamson passes to Harden. To the inside. Johnson. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Pass to Joseph. Reddish with it. Now Vucevic. That shot off. Nice D from Valanciunas. Now here's Johnson. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
The free throw drops for Johnson. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA draft.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Here's Harden. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. To the middle. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists now in this one. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Here's Edwards. And the layup is good. Edwards has got his second basket on the night.
I'll tell you, a terrific read from Corey Joseph. He recognizes the overcommitment of the defense and takes advantage.
Count it. Good.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Outside Reddish. Pass to Vucevic. Anderson with it. Tipped. And stolen by Williamson. It's 2-on-1. Moving it up. Good. And the assist goes to MP.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Edwards. It's stolen by Johnson. And it's Harden penetrating. And it's Harden with the big finish.
Wow, James Harden putting a little sauce in the finish. Nicely done.
Now another view of that incredible mobile one drive.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He's been a force of nature, and that drive, just another of his great plays this game.
To the paint. Here's Joseph. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Outside Ingram. Pass to Williamson. Back to Ingram. Just 5 to shoot. No good there. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
Honestly, they were just outclassed in that one. We thought it would be a tough night for them, and it was.
Sometimes it's about the talent disparity, and it would have taken a massive effort for them to even be competitive, and it was nothing close to that.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
The Timberwolves have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Outside Edwards. Pass to Anderson. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And the Pelicans will go for a different look here. Lopez, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Murphy comes in for Williamson. Jones, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And Russell is subbed in for Harden. Now here's Johnson. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Shoots. The Timberwolves again can't hit. New Orleans in the lead. Russell, the pass to Johnson. And that one drops for him. Johnson's got 23 points.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Pass to McDaniels. Here's Joseph, guarded by Russell. Allen against Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Now Allen. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. McDaniels inside, working on Jones. Joseph can't hit.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Russell to pass to Johnson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal foul.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line for New Orleans, Johnson. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
No good on the free throw. Moore's checked in for Joseph. He hits the second from the line. Pass to Moore. Here's Allen. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's McDaniels. Jones with some nice D. And it's Pelicans ball. 11-point game. Last time they met was in Minneapolis, where they beat the Timberwolves.
They came away with an easy win.
So it's Minnesota with it, after the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago. Allen can't get it to go. From deep, Johnson. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
Oh, flawless start for him here in the first quarter.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Moore. Shot to stop the run. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Well, Lopez twice on the pipes. He has the length to do this every time on the defensive end.
Here's Johnson. And a missed layup. The ball's knocked loose. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Anderson passes to Allen. Now McDaniels. Five on the clock. From deep 3-point range. Kept alive. Wagner. Oh, and Johnson with a block. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Johnson's got 31 points.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
And no doubt, coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Edwards is checked in. A minute 39 left to play in the first quarter. To stop the drought, and Edwards slams it in.
Well, in pick and roll action, you've got to be aggressive as a scorer. Anthony Edwards with the bucket.
Down low. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Moore. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Jones with the block. Pass to Johnson. Soft touch off the glass.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Minnesota shooting 41% from the field so far. And here's Allen. 41 seconds left to play in the first. Jones, the pass to Lopez. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Minnesota with the ball. Pass to Moore. Outside Edwards. Here's Moore, defended by Jones. Wagner, he's open, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Well, this guy has the green light to take that shot. Wagner capable of hurting you off the catch and shoot.
Edwards against Russell. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Minnesota with the ball. Here's Edwards. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with pumping. We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. The Pelicans on top, running away with it. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter.
Come on, Pelicans fans, on your feet.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
With their offense clicking on all cylinders, they own that first quarter.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Second quarter underway. We've got McDaniels, Anthony Edwards out there with Corey Joseph. Then there's Nikola Vucevic, and it's Reddish in at the three, the small forward.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Bucks played some superb basketball. He had an unbelievable amount of points and gets in shooters' heads with the shot blocking. He put up significant numbers. So the question becomes, can he do it again?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
4 on the clock. Here's Johnson. That one's good for 2. Johnson's got 37.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Outside Reddish. Edwards for 3. Drains the triple.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
To the middle. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, if you're that wide open, I can promise you James Harden will find you.
Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Reddish. Up top, Edwards. Outside Reddish. Here's Joseph. Second chance effort. And Vucevic lays it up and in. Vucevic has got 8.
How about those instincts from the 7-footer? Vucevic uses that size to snag offensive.
And got it! Another basket!
Once again, he's reached the 40-point mark as there has been no slowing him down this year.
And with all these 40-point performances, he is close to matching the mark for third most 40-point games in a single year. Pass to Vucevic. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Reddish misses. The Pelicans have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. And Harden, former league MVP, 3-time scoring champ. Grant, the only thing he's missing is a title.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, it would only help cement his legacy. For years, he'd carry his team only to run out of gas in the playoffs. But postseason success counts for a lot when it's all said and done.
And Minnesota calls time here. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
From deep. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
You never see James Harden get sped up by a dwindling shot clock. He understands how much time he has to make a play.
Back to Edwards. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Edwards to stop the run. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And that one's good.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Now here's Reddish. Here's Joseph. Another miss by Minnesota. Outside Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Up top, Edwards. Valanciunas covering. Reddish passes to Vucevic, and he comes up with a bucket. Vucevic has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, there's a certain strength that Vucevic possesses, so he can play through the contact and still score. That's nice.
Inside. Here's Johnson. That one drops for him. Johnson's got 45 points.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Reddish. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Cam Reddish.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. New Orleans has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Pass to Ingram. And here's Johnson. 3-pointer. And another 3 for New Orleans.
An excellent job of reading the defense. As Ingram's court vision continues to improve, so will his playmaking.
Reddish against Ingram. Outside Edwards. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Here's Johnson. And good. There's another.
Oh, my goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Outside Reddish. Here's Joseph. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that 3-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Now here's Vucevic. Valanciunas covering. Vucevic in the post. Valanciunas on him. Vucevic gets the bucket. Vucevic has got 12. New Orleans has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
As a reason, James Harden is always near the top of the assist charts. That ability to distribute to teammates is elite.
Here's Joseph. Defended by Harden. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Jones, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Russell comes in for James Harden, and it's in there.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Reddish passes to Vucevic. Now Wagner, covered by Ingram. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram.
Hard for Wagner to avoid the contact. His shooting.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. The Pelicans on top, delivering the blowout. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in
51.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Anderson. Ingram and Zion, the former Dukies, in at forward. James Harden out there with Johnson. And it's Valanciunas in at the center position. That's the group for Willie Green getting going here in the second half. Back to Reddish. The three is up. The Pelicans pull it in.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Ingram. Johnson inside, guarded by Edwards. Johnson with a bucket.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
The Timberwolves shooting 41% in this game. Here's Edwards. Anderson with it. Vucevic with it. Valanciunas covering. Vucevic's shot is off. New Orleans has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Johnson against Edwards. Johnson inside. And that one's good. Johnson's got 60.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Back to Reddish. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Pass to Edwards. Clock at 6. A clear look for Vucevic. Baseline jumper right on the money.
Assist goes to
Vucevic has got 14 points.
Well, Vucevic understands that the mid-range is a part of his game that he can go to at any point.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line for your Pelicans, Johnson. At the line for 2.
And he makes a first. McDaniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. And Johnson drops them both. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Outside McDaniels. Reddish on the wing. Chalk up 2 there. 10 points for him.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, they have a long way to go, but attacking the rim like that is a great way to start a comeback and force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Outside Reddish. Pass to Vucevic. Over Valanciunas. Vucevic's shot is off.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Williamson passes to Johnson, and he gets it to go.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Outside Reddish. Johnson against Edwards. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Here's Ingram. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Williamson's got 5 assists tonight.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
To the inside. From 10 feet away. And it's New Orleans with another.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Pass to Reddish. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. They need this. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Valanciunas. To the paint. Here's Johnson. And the layup is good off the glass.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Here's McDaniels. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Shooting for Minnesota, Jaden McDaniels.
And it's New Orleans ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Ingram, the pass to Harden. Valanciunas with it. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Valanciunas. On the wing, Harden. 4 on the clock. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Vucevic with a steal. Here's Edwards. Oh, and Johnson with a block. It's Williamson with the drive.
And few players are as electric as Zion. The speed and power he plays with is something you see once every few decades.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pelicans.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Here's Joseph. Pass to Vucevic. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far. And the blend of speed and power, as you said, Grant, Zion is unmatched.
He's a rhino with a jetpack. And on defense, when you see him coming in the open floor, you don't want to get in his way. The explosiveness.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Pass to Valanciunas. On the wing, MP. Second chance shot. He got it again! Sensational!
And that's 70!
He is unconscious. Outside Reddish. Back to Joseph. Now here's Vucevic. Pass to Reddish. Fires from deep. Counted from distance. Reddish has got 13 now.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Harden, the pass to Valanciunas. And here's Ingram. To the middle. Vucevic with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Reddish. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Third personal foul.
And we've heard the cautionary tales in the past. Does it seem like players today are getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, B.A., I think they're getting better financial advice, but I also think that the times that we're in, I think there's more awareness. Players understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks, the social media, digital age, all the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, and I actually think they're doing a better job of protecting and saving their money, too. And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Pass to Wagner. Back to Joseph. Back to Wagner from behind the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Ingram. That one rolls around and rims out. Minnesota's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. To the right side. Outside Edwards. Let's go with a 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got his 6th rebound on the night. Inside. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Outside Reddish. Outside Edwards. Back to Reddish. Takes a 3. Connects from downtown. Reddish has got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Johnson with a bucket.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Outside Reddish. Pass to Edwards. And he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Now Ingram. Back to Harden. Down low. It's picked off. Ingram against Reddish. Edwards, the pass to Reddish. Here's Joseph from deep. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got his 8th rebound here tonight. On the wing, MP, guarded by Edwards. Here's Johnson. Tries yet again. Oh, connects again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Outside Edwards. Here's Joseph, defended by Harden. McDaniels against Williamson. With the tip. Valanciunas with a rebound. New Orleans has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Williamson finds Harden. Johnson. Here's the second effort. Again! What an avalanche! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Here's Joseph,
2 minutes
defended by Harden.
in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Reddish. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Minnesota has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Joseph, defended by Harden. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards has got 19 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
You know, Coach gets mad when Williamson gets hit, and there's...
The NBA has led the way when it comes to diversity and representation in the high-level jobs. Grant, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, B.A., I love this. I mean, the NBA really, truly has been a leader when it comes to this. Whether it's coaches, front office, in the league office in New York, living and embodying the spirit of diversity and inclusion is what the NBA is all about. It's fun to be a part of.
The NBA where everyone is welcome. So for Minnesota right now, we've got Edwards. Kyle Anderson is out there with Cam Reddish. Then it's Corey Joseph, and it's Vucevic in at the 5.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Pelicans.
Their shot blocking was a huge advantage in this game.
Yeah, I love the excellent defense in the paint. It led to a lot of key stops.
And so they powered through to their 51st win of the year.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
And you have to love how he controlled the key, piling up blocks and putting fear into opposing shooters.
Now here's Johnson. Defense right on him. There's the steal. And let's take another look at that exceptional drive, thanks to Mobile One.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And here's Edwards outside. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And so New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next